Hello, everyone. Happy to take a moment and just say hi to my LinkedIn, YouTube, Facebook live crew. I was kind of bored, so I thought it'd be a really good time to share what I do when I'm bored or what to do when you're feeling bored, especially now with the holiday season upon us. There's going to be more downtime, and that downtime can be filled with family, can be filled with friends, but a lot of times that downtime is filled with, well, what do I do now? And there's not a lot of things open, not a lot of things available for you to do. So, what do you do when you're bored? What do you do with this gift of time, which is really what it is? It is a gift that we don't get very often. So, first off, I would just recommend take a look at what your values are. Like, what are you actually headed towards? What are your goals? And are there just some lingering to dos that you haven't done yet? Like, that's pretty straightforward. If I'm bored, okay, what do I need to do that I haven't done yet? That makes a lot of sense. But that doesn't work a lot of times because you're not actually motivated to do those things when you're bored. That's why you have downtime. That's why you have time available to yourself because you don't want to do those things. So how else do we actually use this time? How does this become something that benefits our life, that benefits our mental health, our physical health, our spiritual health, just overall us? And so what I'd like you to do is make a list of 5 to 10 things that you feel challenge you, that you feel add value to your life in all those different categories that I just mentioned. And so when you're bored, what is it that you believe is a challenge, sparks a sense of novelty and uniqueness in you? And by making this list, by having it available to yourself, you make it easier for yourself to take action towards those things. So instead of just going to turn on the TV or just kind of lounge about, or I don't know, what else do you do when you're bored? You now have this list that you can pull up and say, well, what do I want to spend my time on right now? And so, for example, my list is practice the keyboard. That inspires creativity within myself. It is something that I don't have blocked off in my calendar. And so I'm trying to find times to do it. And so when I feel bored, that's an opportunity for me to go do it. It's a challenge, it's novelty, it sparks into something that I want to actually work towards. I have go for a hike, get into nature, just go off and go, right? Maybe put your favorite podcast on, maybe bring a book with you. But I'm surrounded by nature. I'm in Austin. I'm by Lady Bird Lake. I can go over there in less than 10 minutes. I can do something athletically challenging, something different than just a normal workout. I can meditate, I can plan a future trip, I can apply to something I haven't done before. There's advocacy and impact, sit down, reflect, answer the big questions, practice the Wim Hof method. Like I have a list of things that I can pull up whenever I'm feeling like I have a little extra time or where I'm feeling uninspired. And that's really what being bored is. Being bored is I feel uninspired. It's not I'm tired. It's not I'm distracted. Bored is right now I don't feel challenged. And so how do you make a list where you can always pull from a way to feel challenged, to spark that little bit of novelty, that's something a little bit unique that you don't normally spend your time on? And so this is a way for you to react in this downtime that we're so for sure going to have in the next couple weeks. I mean, something else popped up that's not on that list. And just 2 days ago, I started writing my next book. Like that, I didn't plan on writing my book. I literally got asked 2 weeks ago, when are you going to write your next book? And I said, I don't feel ready yet. I don't feel inspired for it yet. I don't feel like I have a message that I want to share yet. And during this state of boredom, I opened up my computer and started writing. And now I have the first 20 pages of my next book. And I'm motivated to keep going on, like going towards it, where today I'm going to feel a little bit bored. I'm going to have like 20 minutes of my time. And all of a sudden, I now have a new product or something I can get that I can create that adds value to the world. And so thank you for your comments, by the way. I love that you already have a list there. And it's something that you can pull from when you're in these moments of boredom per se, which I would love to reframe. It's not boredom, it's your mind, your body, your spirit, that craving an opportunity to be challenged, craving an opportunity for something new to appear in your life. And you know what those things are if you stop and just make a list, make it easier for yourself to actually take action on these things in those moments. Thank you. Thank you for joining. Thank you for listening. I hope that you make use of this time of boredom per se, or just opportunity for challenge, novelty in the near future. And most importantly, everyone, keep on living for yourself.